Derek, probably a game of two halves really. What was your reflection on that?
Yeah, I mean in the first half it was a game of possession from both sides, without really attacking either goal. I think that the first half was a game where both sides were sussing each other out. We went in at half time. We made a couple of changes. We tried to keep people fresh for Saturday, and then in the second half we get an own goal against us, and then they score one from a cross that goes in of one of their players, and then the third one is poor defending from us. We actually think we slip going forward, and it's a good finish. But over the night, we've given players an opportunity. We made 10 changes from the team that played on Saturday, and it's given everyone that chance to get some game time.
And how do you look back on the chances you gave to players, how they performed and how they took their chance, or perhaps not in some cases? Yeah,
I mean, I've looked at it and I've assessed it, and it gives me always clarity in what I'm seeing, and it gives the supporters an opportunity to see players as well, because at times supporters want players in the team. Tonight, they've seen everyone throughout the season, and we've given everyone that opportunity.
And how important, just in that respect, are games like this where you're able to rotate the squad, you're able to give opportunities out, the supporters are able to see players on the field, and as you mentioned, it gives you that clarity going forward. I remember a similar situation, albeit different scenarios, at Chesterfield in pre-season.
Yeah, I mean, it's great from that point of view. We always want to win every game, but we've got a situation where we've got a few injuries at this moment in time. It's about protecting that squad for the league campaign. We would have liked to have won tonight and tried to get through to the next round, but unfortunately for us, we haven't been good enough on the night.
And the challenge we were presented with, the team we come up against, obviously much different to any that we will come up against in League Two this season. How much do we take from that in itself?
Yeah, I mean, it gives an idea to our players what it is like to play against some of the most talented players in the country, and I think that in the first half they competed well. In the second half we still created some openings, but as we've said, most of the season we haven't been good enough in that penalty box to get the goals.
Is it still a case early in the season, when we talk about the results, we'll touch on the results we've had recently, of players getting used to each other, I guess, and still forming them relationships, especially when we make changes like we have tonight?
Not really, because we only had 3 new players in the team tonight. The rest of the players have been here for a long period of time, so that's no different. Every one of these players should know each other, and we had 2 players in the second half and 1 new player in the first half, so everyone should know each other's strengths and weaknesses.
Again, you mentioned that word clarity, going for a long trip to Crawley down Friday for the game on Saturday. How much clarity, how much encouragement do you take from tonight, and how much in general do you take into that game? Yeah,
I mean, we're going to make a good number of changes again for Saturday's game, because that's the purpose of tonight's game, was to give everyone that chance to have some game time, and we've rested a lot of players tonight on the purpose of going to Crawley and getting a win.